Hey, what's up guys? Chris here. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Now I made this video and the camera had to be moved because I got shut down on the FB. I'm going to go over how to do an exercise deadlift, okay, with bands. Okay, in my program, okay, we use bands for everything, and I'm going to go over just quickly why it's pretty awesome to use bands. And I don't make anything off this, but Lifeline Resistance Cables. It's an amazing company. They have really good high quality bands. I've had my set for about 2.5 years now, and one is broken, and it was my fault. So really, really good company. Stuff lasts a long time. Like it, and it's very inexpensive. Okay, a set of 10 to 60 with bands costs you about $40. Okay, 30 to 40 bucks. Okay, depending on when you see it and get it and stuff from them. Really good quality stuff too. Okay, now if you were to get a kettlebell, which I love kettlebells, they're my favorite. Okay, I love kettlebells, but one kettlebell, this is a 53. Okay, that kettlebell right now is probably 100 to 150 bucks if you can find it and when somebody resells it. Okay, so they're very expensive, an amazing tool as well, but this is something that you can get started with to really build yourself a gym that you can use either at home, travel, whatever, because these bands take up no space in your suitcase or in your car or something, so you can do stuff wherever, which is really cool. Okay, now on to deadlifts. First, a deadlift. What is a deadlift? A deadlift is a hinge pattern. So a hinge is where your hips go backwards and forwards. Okay, so your back stays nice and straight line from your head to your neck to your back, all the way to your hips. When you go down, back nice and straight. There we go. Back nice and straight. Okay, slight bend in my knees as I go down. So I'm standing up. When I go back, break in the knee. Go down, down, down to as low as you can. Ideally, your body is about parallel with the floor, okay, or your hands get to mid-shin, somewhere around here, and then you stand all the way up, okay? But I'm not using my knees to push up. I'm using my hips to go backwards and forwards. Pretty sick, okay? Now, to do with bands, bands like this, okay, what you would do. Now, actually, I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you a couple of variations that you can do to kind of fit where you're at. If the bands you have aren't quite heavy enough, or doesn't feel right, or you need a little more challenge with the bands that you do have, I'll show you what you can do. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay the band out, have a little loop in the bands. So I got a loop. Okay, next, my feet are gonna be near the handles, not on the handles. And let me scooch back a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay, near the handles, not on the handles, but near them. I have a little bit of room there. See, I've got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. Okay, my back is nice and straight. I'm at the bottom position here. Okay, make sure your feet do not pick up because the band will come up for sure. Okay, and from here, all you're going to do is stand up and go down. Boom, boom. This is how you would do a deadlift with bands. Okay, making sure your back is nice and straight. Again, from here, I'm not bending and pushing up with my knees. Okay, I'm from here pushing my hips forward. My back stays in the same position the whole time. Okay, that is one way that you can do it. Another way, because it is a hinge pattern, all we can do is we can just take that same movement and borrow it into some other exercise. The exercise that you can do that's really an awesome one is called a good morning. Okay, a little bit more challenging, requires a little bit more body control, but let me show you what you do. This one, feet out shoulder width apart. Again, try to stand towards the middle of the band. So about here-ish, okay? With this one, 2 ways you can hold it, depending on how your body's set up. I'll let you take that information and figure out what I mean by that, okay? If your hands can get here, fantastic. If they can get here, better, okay? I'll show you from both angles. So from here, same exact thing as a deadlift, hinge pattern. Butt goes back, head stays neutral, boom, and then come up. Boom, boom. This one, a little bit less ability for that band to snap. That's how I broke my other band. Stepped really way too close to the handle, put too much tension on it, snap the band. Oopsie. Okay, but with this one, it is more challenging because the weight's here, and because when you go down, the weight's here, your body wants to bend more. So you have to make sure that those back muscles stay really, really straight as your hips go backwards. I'm going to show you like 4 right, and I'll show you 4 wrong so you can see the difference. So these are the right ones. Boom, and up. Boom, 2, 3, and 4. Notice when I'm going up is I'm not bending my knees to go up. I'm not driving my chest up to go up. I'm not leaning really far back when I come up. I'm just standing, okay? Just standing. I'm going to show you the wrong way, and this is what will happen if your back muscles are not strong enough. You'll go like this. And that is how you really hurt your back. So when doing this, if you're going to do it that way, okay, what I would recommend that you do is you have a mirror or you have a video and you do it with lightweight first to make sure you get the form down right, and then progress yourself to heavier weights. Now the last one, because I got a lot to do today, but I want to share with you a couple variations. It's called a suitcase deadlift. This one's sick. Okay, suitcase deadlift. I'll show you with the bands. 1 foot, pretty close to the band, just like you do regular deadlift. Okay, let me scooch back a little bit. My bad. Sorry about the angle. This is a little bit of an impromptu video. Okay, so scooch back a little bit. Foot, still in the same spot. This other foot is just going to be the band shoulder width apart. Okay, from here, I'm going to give myself a little bit room because I don't want to break this band either. Okay, so from here, band start at the bottom. I'm picking it up on one side and going down. Now, why would I do this on one side versus the other? Well, when you're doing deadlifts on one side, okay, my weight and resistance is here. If I don't work these muscles to hold me, what happens if I let this drop? Bam. Not good. So when I'm staying upright and I go down, maintaining that nice straight edge here, I'm really working my obliques. I'm working it's called your quadratus lumborum, and what's called your erectors, those muscles in your back, the big old long ones that attach from your skull all the way down. We're working all of those to remain tight when you're holding on to one side. Where is this useful? I don't know, carrying kids in a freaking car seat. Have you guys carried a kid in a car seat? Oh my gosh. You're like holding it like this or like this, and you're like, ah. But if you can get stronger holding that way, when you pick up your kid and you don't hurt your back, you're like, oh man, I don't have my back hurt anymore. Or when you're carrying heavy stuff, or you got a bunch. Have you carried paint recently? I had 3 cans of paint, not to act like I'm tough. I had 3 cans of paint in my hand, and I walked with it, and not only did my hands hurt really bad, but it was heavy. And I could tell I was like wanting to do this. I'm like, nah, I had to walk nice and straight. Anyways, hopefully you found this valuable. If you did, please like, comment, and share all that stuff. I'd be very appreciative of that. If you're on the YouTube land and you see this and you're like, man, this is sick, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more videos coming in 2022 on here. I'm going to try to make something weekly go down if I can make it happen. I got some ideas flowing. So if we can do that, that'd be fantastic. So we can help other people and things. And lastly, if you're looking for coaching and you need some additional help beyond just some videos, you need some real one-on-one attention to help you go from where you're at to where you want to go and to stay there forever, the Trailblazer program is for you. All you got to do is go to jointrailblazers.com. You'll schedule a time where you and I have a conversation. If it's the right fit, I'll push you into the program. If it's not, I'll totally let you know. After you're done signing up, scheduling the time, you fill out a quick form so I get to know you a little bit. And then after you're done with the form, it's a brief overview of the program. Again, it gives you more of an idea of what the program's about, what we do here, so you can really, really see some things. And also, there's a bunch of testimonials too, so you can know that, hey, I'm not just some schlub. It's on YouTube or on Facebook that you happen to see the video. I do help people get life-changing results faster than ever without giving up the things that they love. So anyways, that's it for me. Have a great freaking day, and I will talk to you guys soon.